Hello and welcome to Cindershadow Gaming. I'm your host Cindershadow, and today we got to talk about a voice actor in well-known games like Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, and some Blizzard titles and stuff like that, getting fired from them over allegations. Okay, so I've learned this details on what's going on here and who is Quinton Flynn. Well, Wikipedia has him as an American voice actor who has provided English voices for video game characters such as Raiden in Metal Gear series, Marcus Damon in Digimon Data Squad, Leah and Axel in Kingdom Hearts, and Reno in Final Fantasy VII, one of my favorite all-time, one of the greatest games or acting when it came to Advent Children and stuff like that. He's done a lot of well-known names. So what's going on? Well, recently there's been some allegations against him, and it seems that it's some sort of Me Too movement. And the allegations don't really lead to anywhere. Trying to research this online, there is stuff going on that just doesn't make sense. Why do I bring this voice actor up? Well, he's actually quite a prominent voice actor for Blizzard Entertainment and World of Warcraft and Warcraft 3 and all this other things. And recently he was recasted for a lot of the stuff in World of Warcraft in the new patch. Cathlis, I don't know how to pronounce his name correctly, has a new voice actor in patch 9.1. This is Blizzard Watch. They tend to showcase things that happen in World of Warcraft and Blizzard, things that just happen to continuously go on. Now, it seems that Wowhat had a video comparing the original voice lines, subtle and noticeable in patch 9.1. Wowhead is one of those sites for World of Warcraft that you can do and get specs for your character, figure out your best gear, and all this other stuff. And then the video on Twitter, various other data mining and exploring posts worth a listen. At present, it was known that Caltheth's lines in World of Warcraft, including the original in Burning Crusade performance, had been replaced at present, and it does not appear the voice from Hero of the Storm has changed. So it's mostly affected World of Warcraft. Now, it was voiced by Quinton Flynn, and what has happened here is apparently there's some misconduct leveled against Flynn over a sexual nature and stuff like that. And these are all allegations. And one of the articles I did come across was by Simeon Lungen Paradise, breaking down the Quinton Flynn allegations. So they go on to say he's a renowned voice actor known for iconic roles. Obviously, I didn't know who this person was, but I know the roles he's played. I don't follow the voice actors that close, and this has correlation to what's happened with Vic Minolta. He had allegations leveled against him, and there's been non-stop bad press every time he goes to do a Comic-Con or a local con or something like that. People do whatever possible to get him removed, and now it looks like that this canceling of people is following another path with Quinton Flynn. These allegations don't seem to hold up anywhere whatsoever. So apparently, how do they started? It's from this Beware Q Flynn was a Twitter account around November 15th, 2020, is everything that I found on this. That's where these started. And they've got a couple screenshots here talking about it, tagging Kingdom Hearts. Beware, voice actor for Axel's absolute creep who preys on his fan base and social media. Very disturbing, perhaps triggering story has come in. Please read the PDF, professional contact in a convention. And then the last one here shows that the tweets are protected. Now, the funny thing is this account that they're showing the tweets are protected has 0 followers, 0 following, and joined February 2021. So why are we getting November 15th, 2020 as an account, unless that's a new version of the same account that is evading a ban or suspension on Twitter, because you can do that. That's the only way that I can make heads or tails of that. So it's quite interesting that we do see the same names. I don't have access to any of these screenshots because this is all stuff that's just kind of coming along, especially with the new removal from Blizzard, and seemingly they're slowly going through all his voice lines from the past history and removing them one by one with a new voice actor over this. So it's very interesting. So the fatal flaws, this sounds like some serious crap going on, right? Even if it's the prominent source of the allegations are supposed victims, there's one problem: verify if this information is true and could reach those that are not aware of the allegations. So to me, there's nothing here. But the biggest thing is the fact that Screen Rant went on and made this article over it. Metal Gear and Kingdom Hearts voice actor facing sexual harassment accusations from fans. A number of former fans have come forward with allegations about voice actor Quinton Flynn making claims of sexual harassment and grooming. I haven't seen this. And once again, this is back to November 15th, that supposed date that this original account came from. So what's going on here? This seems like it's Screen Rant has compiled something relatively quick together when all these original allegations came together. So now you got to ask yourself, is this something from the author here, Jared, or someone at Screen Rant saying this is going forward? So I have my doubts on something like this. We've seen this recently with the what is it, the Star Wars Beyond Ripley or something like that, where they took allegations and they edited down a video and levied it against Geeks and Gamers, The Quartering, and all these other YouTubers for allegations that are frankly untrue from everything I saw and did research on. So this is another one of those situations where the ducks don't line up in a row. Things don't make sense. Everything that has come forward doesn't make sense. So popular voice actor Quinton Flynn has recently come under fire as a number of accusations of sexual harassment. While the actor best known for Alex and Axel in Kingdom Hearts and Raiden Metal Gear Solid, one former fan has created a Twitter account called Beware Q Flynn in order to compile as many as these harassment accusations. You'll click on the link and it takes you to a Ubisoft thing that has nothing to do with this article, and they're just talking about more harassment from another random person. It doesn't even actually bring up them, which is very interesting. This even goes into Jason Schreier and stuff like that. So it's very interesting that they're embedding articles that don't even link to any evidence, right? They're talking about many of these sexual harassments as they can. So they're not linking the Twitter account because it doesn't exist anymore, or it's now in protected mode. As the accusations can recently begun to spread, some fans and actors have also joined in on the discussion, some of which voicing countering claims, although most viewers following the story have chosen to offer their sympathy to the alleged victims. I still haven't even seen any of these actual accusations. I'm starting to wonder what's going on. So back to the other article. Another problem with the allegations is they could potentially be fake, and is not a single voice actor has expressed concern and pity to the victims for sexual abuse and such. Worst of all, Quinton Flynn himself has not addressed whether these accusations are true or whether neither on his Twitter, which the last posted was November 11th, 4 days before the allegations. His Instagram, which was briefly active since March, but nothing about it, nor his Cameo, nor no negative reviews threatening Flynn or Cameo's videos have dates, leaving the situation whether the allegations are real or not completely in the dark with no official response at all. So no one's commenting on this, and he gets removed from World of Warcraft. So there's something going on here, but ultimately it looks like it went through the courts. something was levied against him and then it was dropped. Like there was no actual evidence. Most important of all, who knows if the documented evidence might actually be true, including the hater who replied to me that I'm defending Flynn here in the video in evidence. Let's bring that up. Twitter. Okay, so we'll just go right to the top. I wouldn't like to say anything about the people that are like, oh my God, yes, they kicked out that filthy piece of crap from Quinton Flynn for similar phrases. But obvious honesty, seeing those kinds of people disgust me. I mainly thought it was because of the crappy attitude of theirs. But another reason is because they completely waste their love and care and had immediately. It'd be like people, headlines, Quinton Flynn allegations, people, that's it, you canceled, you're done. I'm not going to care about anymore. You ruined my childhood. I had some VA following me before because I asked them to, but I soft blocked them to not follow me anymore because not safe for work nature. I've grown there, yada, yada, yada. So not Vic Minolta, but VA. I don't even know what that is regarding towards. So there's not much here. But either way, things have gone down in such a way where he's getting fired for something that isn't even true. And if nothing's come forward, and you can't prove that there is truth behind any of this, why are you firing him? Why don't you sit there and go, well, let's bring this stuff to light. Let's actually see what's going on. Like I said, from everything I've read, I believe there was a court case, but there's nothing being said about it. So main difference here between the two allegations with Vic Minolta were true. Some other voice actors have expressed support for the victims in canceling their convention appearances. Conventions kicking out Vic, and Vic himself has addressed the allegations and apologized for. And he basically has lost his voice over career and characters, which isn't completely true. Vic Minolta is still doing some things. He's known as the actor for Broly in the latest Dragon Ball Z movie that was out. He's a good voice actor, and the allegations, from everything my understanding, was it was consensual and there was something about some gumball, and that gumball is the thing that kicked it all off, which it came down to a nothing. I haven't seen anything that pins the guy out there. Quinton Flynn, however, is that there's little to no substance to allegations. No voice actor nor Quinton Flynn addressed these allegations, etc. No More Heroes 3 recast, major project recast for character Henry Cooldown, who was previously Quinton Flynn, now being voiced by Mark Allen Stewart. So there's more being taken away from him and just gone. And then on April 13th, there was extensively started writing a post after having a bare bones data for so long. I actually had the idea to try and contact Chris Zimmerman, best possible, and ask her if she was aware of the allegations. Luckily, I found her Twitter, but unfortunately, it seems to be locked. So this is another one that's locked. I'm guessing this is someone that was working alongside Quinton. Yeah, so I don't know the full details on what's going on here, but it just, to me, everything I'm seeing doesn't seem to be true. There doesn't seem to be anything going forward with it, and he's getting removed from games and from voice acting overall over an allegation that does not seem to have any merit. So it's unfortunate. You're probably going to see a lot more people covering this that know more than me, so do catch up on those. I know Vera Dark from Dark Titan Enterprises has also covered this, and it is worth taking a look at. Yeah, I don't really see much. The conclusion here that he comes to is my opinions are on the allegations and Quinton himself. I'm probably going to get a lot of a flag for saying that in this case, there are people who are still entitled to allegations, but I seriously find the people who are in support of canceling Quinton and recasting him completely disgusting. It really disgusts me to see people are being happy over recasts. Not only that they're going to be far to ask Square Enix to remove his voice in the PC port of Kingdom Hearts. That's really dumb. So yeah, in all honesty, it does not seem like these allegations actually have any merit. And this is people once again banding together. This is the silent minority getting on Twitter, getting on all these social media accounts, and demanding these companies remove someone over something that hasn't been proven. At this point, watching this story time and time again, watching these people losing their careers over something that hasn't been proved, there is no substance behind it, is absolutely appalling, and it needs to stop. This is not how we live our lives. This is not how we live as a free society, and this type of thing needs to stop. And hopefully going forward, things will eventually come forward where people get sued over allegations like this, and people like Blizzard end up paying through the nose because they remove them over falsehoods. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, let me know down below. If you didn't, let me know as well. This is a little bit different of a topic that I normally do. I'm trying to branch out with everything going on in the Magic the Gathering world and how things just seem to be on a cliff ready to jump off. So hopefully that changes in the future. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. You guys have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will catch you all next time.